What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick one tonight. I'm just gonna use the oracle cards, so let's see what we get. I'm gonna pull present energy, the challenge, and the advice, and what's under the deck. Okay, under the deck is embodiment is the deepest bliss. This is Lady of the Lotus born. My body was made for enlightenment. We'll come back to this. As the present energy, we're getting my heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Now, this is upright. This is the present energy. The challenge energy is Sarah La Kali, Queen of the Outsiders. I've arrived, I am where I will always be in love. This is the challenge. Okay, and then the advice is the High Priestess in the reverse. I am one with my soul. My soul is a legacy of love. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that I just can't help myself. I want this to be short, but I'm just going to get a tarot card on each. Okay. Underneath with the embodiment, my body is made for enlightenment, we're getting the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So I feel that you've been too in your head, honestly, because these are cards that are mental energy. And, you know, my favorite ways to drop out of my head, this is a habit. Most people live from the neck up. But your body is literally the thing that came onto this planet to experience enlightenment. Like the Buddhists always say, if you came back as a human with the privilege to meditate, you have everything you need to become enlightened. Like you didn't come back as a bug. You didn't come back as a rat. You didn't come back as whatever, maybe a person who didn't have the privilege and the time and the capacity to have a meditation practice, right? So if we have those things, you're already so many steps ahead, you guys, of the game. But how are you treating your body? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So when we're exhausted, when we're in our head, when we're from the neck up, when we need clarity and we're not getting it, it's like you're up here. And then what's going on down here? Who's tending to the rest of you? So how are you eating? Are you exercising? Are you meditating? What are you taking in and what are you putting out? Do you need to, quote unquote, take out the trash? Do you need to do a little purge, a little clean out? Do you need to go on a little bit of a detox? Like, have you been eating too much shitty food or drinking too much or just, I don't know. There's something here about your body needs to be more clear, clean and clear, I'm hearing, so that you can get the answers. But if your mind has been foggy or you've been obsessing about something to the point where you're like exhausted, simplify, simplify, strip it back. That's when I get back to the basics. It's like turn off the phone by 10 p.m., for example, get off the internet. I've been reading books, and I literally went to the library today because I live right next to the library. So, and thanks to my millennial sister, who's like an old soul, she immediately when I moved here told me to get a library card. So I've been reading books before bed, which has been great, and I'm actually sleeping way better. Obviously, a meditation practice is the best way to clean up your mind, even if it's super simple, even if it's 1 minute a day. So there's something here about needing your body needs you back. It's like, come back to me, like take care of me. You probably need to sleep more. Maybe you need to change your diet a little bit. Even if it's just cut out a little bit of the junk food or eat more vegetables or drink more water. Like it's something, it doesn't have to be complicated. It can actually be very simple. The present energy is that something is in the process of breaking down, coming undone. But it's like you're not letting it. Because it says the path of love is true abundance, but if you're clinging to some false structure, belief, relationship, situation that you think is your abundance, your body is suffering, I'm hearing, as a result of this holding on and this grasping to a thing that isn't serving you anymore. It's draining you, I'm hearing, draining you. I'll be honest, I'm very energetically sensitive. There are days I wake up and I know I'm picking up energy because I feel like I got hit by a bus. And it's for no good reason because like I feel good, like my self-care is on point, like I'm feeling really good lately. But there are days that I wake up and I'm like, I literally feel like someone came with a straw and sucked all the energy out of my body. I feel like my battery is totally depleted. It's weird. And then sometimes the next day I'm completely fine. So I'm just hearing that feeling drained, like it's an energy leak. And typically that has to do with giving away our power and like giving it away to a person in our lives that we feel exhausted by, but also we're still allowing them to kind of like drag us down. Now this could be like a person that you live with, this could be a spouse, this could be, do you know what I mean? It could even be like in business, I don't know. It could be a friendship. But there's something, your body needs your attention is what I'm hearing. Let's just move forward. As a challenge, we're getting Queen of the Outsiders with the Ten of Swords. This is painful. This is like the challenge is letting go of the pain, I think, of the past, of whatever ways that you felt. This came up in my last reading about betrayal and manipulation, like just feeling kind of like you're on the outside looking in. I mean, I've been through many cycles like this, personally, professionally, romantically. Like, things happen for a reason, you guys. I know that it is really hard when you feel this. I'll clarify it. But when you feel like you've got 10 knives in your back and you're just like, what the fuck? The positive of this card is that the sun is coming up. It looks so brutal and awful in the card, and yet the sun is still rising. There's a new beginning, like on the other side of this. But it's almost like you're having trouble letting go of all this pain. And it is a choice to hold on to that. But if you feel like you're on the outside looking in, why are you keeping yourself on the outside, you know? I just want to clarify that Ten of Swords. Two of Wands and the Sun in the reverse. Yeah, because the challenge is happiness. It's letting yourself be happy again. It's like you know what you want. You've been contemplating this for a while. Like what's outside the barriers of wherever you are. Because there's a situation that you've been in where you felt kind of tied down. Because one of these, what is it? One of these wands is nailed to the wall. It's like bound to the wall. The other one is not. So there's something that you've been in that you felt bound to. There has been a lot of past pain. Could be in the situation you're in or just in general. And you're struggling to get happy, to let yourself be happy, I feel. To like let yourself be joyful. To follow the joy instead of reinforcing the pain. And the advice is to trust your instinct. It says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. But it's the High Priestess, and she's reversed. And then the Magician card is here as the advice. This is about using your power wisely to create what you want. But I feel you've been trapped in this maybe depression or self-loathing, I'm hearing, to the point where things are stagnant, like they're stagnating. And I do think your body is really, it's taking a toll on your body. And I don't just mean physically, like I mean energetically, emotionally, all of it, spiritually. It's like, I'm seeing like a flower. In fact, these flowers need to be replaced, but oops, as I thought. I need to go get new ones. They last about 2 weeks. I'm seeing a wilted flower that's like all dry and like, it's like you need water, you need sunshine, just the simple things. But even when you're in the midst of like a really shitty period, it's easy to then like slack on your self-care. And I really feel it's like get out in the sun, move your body, take a walk, drag yourself out if you have to. But God, I always feel better. When I'm in a slump, when I start to get like stagnant and I start melting into the couch, it's like I will drag myself outside to get fresh air, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes, just because I know how much better I'm going to feel. And I'm just getting that this is very important right now. Let's just get one more advice card, the tarot card, with the Magician. You've got everything you need to do this, but you have to do it. Yeah, you've been standing around waiting for something. Waiting for your harvest to grow, waiting for a result, and it's not coming because you're not happy. Like you're not following your joy. You're doing like the logical thing, but you don't feel passionate about it. You don't feel excited about it at all. And it's like, why do you continue doing this? Why? Really ask yourself. This is self-inflicted. So really ask yourself, why do I feel like I don't deserve to be happy? Why do I feel like I need to keep punishing myself? You're meant to follow your joy, and that might feel really foreign to you, but that's also how you're going to create what you want. I'm actively practicing this right now. I chose my word of the year. It's joy. I'm working with a mentor. I'm like, listen, I need to find the intersection of what feels playful and lighter. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I've fallen into that kind of, I'm not a therapist by, like, I have no license, but I'm just saying that role of kind of counseling for me always came very easy, but it felt heavy. And for so many years, like, I've fallen back into that cycle again and again. It's my own fault, you know what I mean? I keep setting it up that way, and I'm like, this isn't working. I'm drained, therefore I don't want it to grow. Therefore, how are things going to grow if I'm secretly like, oh, I don't really want to do this too much because it's wearing me out? So I'm learning that, one, we deserve to be happy. Two, you can have relationships that are joyful and light. You can it doesn't mean there's never challenges. It means let the light come in, for Christ's sake. It's too dark in there. If all you've ever known was pain, you keep recreating it, but it's like the challenge is letting it go. The challenge is moving away from that and moving into the sunshine. Literally, metaphorically, all of it. You know, we're allowed to make money in ways that feel joyful, like all these things. But the only way you're going to do that is by trial and erroring. It's by trying it out. You've got to move towards it, and then when you feel the resistance, you keep going through it. You don't just give up the first time it doesn't work. So, like I said, that's why I have people that have been helping with me with that too. But I'm very much this year holding myself accountable to not making it harder than it needs to be. That is also my habit. Make it hard. Make it painful. If it's not hard, it's not worth anything. If it's not hard, it's not valuable. If it's not hard, people won't take it seriously. But you guys, it's not true, actually. It's not true, but like, we have all these weird, fucked up beliefs. So honestly, I'm not going to pull a bunch more cards. I just wanted to keep it simple tonight. I kind of just want to keep it short and sweet. Let's get one more overall energy, one more like overarching message here, and I'm going to end it for tonight because I'm hungry. I need to go eat. One last message. What do we need to know? The Divine Mother, and it says, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. And she's like glowing mother in the sky. This is what I'm saying. Give yourself some freaking love, for God's sakes. Like, you deserve it. I don't know what's been going on. Like I said, there's some situation that you're in that's draining you, and you've got to plug your battery back in. Despite the challenges, despite other people's opinions, despite your own self-criticism and self-judgment, despite the judgment of other people, it's like you deserve to be well. You deserve to heal. You deserve to feel good in your body, period. You don't need to explain yourself. If people try to make you explain yourself, honestly, that's me with middle fingers up if you're not watching. I don't know. You just get to a point where it's like enough is enough. If you need permission, I'm giving you permission. This is your permission slip. You deserve to heal. You deserve to feel good. Damn it. No matter what's been going on. So that's why, like I said, I'm dedicating my whole year to joy, you guys, so that we can do this together. Because guess what? We are in this together. We're all on this road together. I did a short podcast. Like I said, the first episode is up on the Strip podcast. And it's called, what did I name it? I think I named it, I have no idea where this is going. And that's kind of the point. Because we all go through these periods where we're in transition, or we're in a pivot, or we're in between worlds, which is where someone is now. And the new thing hasn't fully landed. The old thing hasn't fully died, and you feel awkward. You're just sort of there. Well, sometimes that's just the point. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take it one day at a time. And when I'm going through situations like that now versus the previous me that would like sit at the computer for 15 hours a day, I gotta figure it out. I gotta stretch it. Frantically searching and pushing and forcing answers. Now I literally turn it off. Boop, shut the laptop, go for a walk, go have fun, go play, go do something interesting, walk away, and inevitably come back the next day, try again, but you're not sitting there obsessively torturing yourself trying to get the clarity when it's not time yet. If it's not time for the clarity to come, it will come when it's time. Trust the process, keep moving, but you deserve to feel good in the meantime. All right, I love you guys. That's all for tonight. If you want a reading one-to-one, I do 60-minute clarity sessions, and I've got other things in the pipeline, but like I said, all the ways to work together that I've currently got available are at the link below. And that is all. Love you guys. See you in the next one.